Hey there, everyone. How you doing? Okay.
Shit, we already started, man. You've been
Yeah,
recording
we're starting.
for a while.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's been about 15 minutes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Let's Play.
Hey, everybody, we're doing a Let's Play of Mutants and Masterminds. I'm your host, Niv, and I'm going to pass over to our actual host, Snace.
And then I'm the player that wins everything.
And I am the guy that ruins everything.
Timothy.
Sorry. I
just saw the triggered face.
No. I wasn't actually triggered. It's more like, I am not used to people using my actual.
That or war flashbacks.
What do you mean? You're not used to people using your actual name.
Well, to be specific, people that I like.
Using his full name, I believe, is what he meant.
People that you like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so you don't like us, and we use your name all the time.
I like you just fine.
Why?
That's a very good question.
How did we get that image into your head that we are likable people?
Oh, jeez. Well, the thing is, I think I'd feel the same way if people people in the chat just started calling me by my name, just because I'm usually called Gate by you guys, and I'd be like,
yep,
what do you mean, Andrew?
Yeah, same.
Like if I started calling Niv Nikita, and then,
hi, I'm Sean.
Hi, Sean. Press X to
Sean. I will kill you all.
And then we call Dark Card
Mason.
His name Mason.
Mason.
I am a jar.
There we go. The cycle of stupidity is complete. We can start.
I'm glad that my name has not been used in any major video games because holy shit.
Wait, were we doing roll call?
Yeah.
We're all
You know
here.
what? Sure.
Mason! No? Okay.
Go, Mason! Use tackle!
Andrew!
Please, no.
Nikita!
Can we not fire guns?
Tim! Sean! Yes, that's
Don't you mean scene?
No.
Scenes
I see what you did there.
You just see a pile of Nason there. Scenes from a hat.
And then Niv's real name.
Were you not paying attention to this entire conversation?
I was not.
Good job.
Nikita was said at least 3 times, including them.
Yes.
Wait, what's her name? Nikita?
4
like
times.
the song, or the Russian dictator, or that one French TV
Moscow,
show about a secret agent. Alternatively,
I hear that in my office
the name
all the
of one of
time.
Solid Snake Guns.
I was eating meatballs, that's why I wasn't picking attention.
Good job.
They're just that good.
Okay, let's fucking
Welcome
start.
to Darren Yanni, where the meaning is absolutely the orange shirt of your friends.
Welcome to Darren Yanni, where we shitpost for 10 minutes and then have a session for 2 hours.
Welcome to Dariani, where I break people's legs because I don't like them.
Co-optional. I'm sorry, what? No.
I didn't say anything was wrong with your shirt. Anyway, continuing on. We last left off where you met a fat man that was very rich, leading you to find the location of a little kid that was kidnapped. Duran had just run off haphazardly.
What?
You ran off haphazardly, not taking the directions at all.
In the general direction, I jumped, so I did take direction. Wait, didn't. Wait, but yes.
Yeah, you don't know exactly where you're going. You just... You went that way.
It's basically like saying something is in... Like you're saying go north, you look at a compass, see which way north is, and then just jump that way.
Exactly, that's what I did.
Yep, pretty much. And so it's like, don't go too far. Okay, bye.
So as a result, Dark is just going to join us halfway through the session because he's going to get completely and utterly lost.
Meanwhile, Menace was getting really tired, apparently.
I'm going to crash through a roof and be like...
So, I'm going to go off on that point right there. Metis, what are you doing?
When did I say I was getting tired? I don't remember this.
In the end of the last episode, because there was no breaks in
Right.
each episode, Metis was saying how tired she was.
Metis is just kind of like, how long have we been going around doing stuff?
I don't know. I just met you guys. The giant man that's carrying Metis says.
Damn it.
Muteki is just sort of going like through the entire time, considering how our good friend over here, Doran, proceeded to run off.
Metis has left the building.
Yep.
Well, I would assume she just fell unconscious for the purposes of narrative simplicity.
Yep. She'll wake up when
So-
she comes back.
Where am I?
That's a very good question. Were you following along with the big group, or did you try to chase after Duran?
How the fuck would I even manage to even try? I can turn into a mouse.
You can try. That doesn't mean you're going to succeed.
There is a guaranteed failure, I can tell you. In fact, I think turning into a mouse would make it harder to get there. So I am, in fact, following the bigger groups because, you know, that's how you do it. That's how you get yourself some screen time in tabletops to stick with the group.
You're also rich.
You'd think
Yeah.
they'd know
Oh
by now,
yeah,
but
I packed my fucking shirt and pants with goddamn money.
You could barely move, so you're actually being... now that I'm remembering, you're actually being carried by the big man.
he's
The
just
big
carrying
man.
two of us.
Yes. Muteki's alongside.
I could probably buy food with this.
Okay. How long's it gonna take us to get to where the kid is?
Muteki is just sort of walking along. He looks up at the giant man and states, "I do not know. Ideas."
Well, you were... my boss gave you instructions already on how to get there. And he pulls... he doesn't... No, yeah, he's carrying you guys on his shoulder. So he pulls out with his free hand the little piece of paper compared to him. As he kind of then lowers his hand back down, pulls out some glasses, and puts them on his face as he goes to read.
Oh, I get it
Okay.
because he's a giant.
Alright, so according to this here, you're supposed to be going to the middle of... where's the city map? There's the city map.
Oh,
Oh! There goes Niv! Again.
Does this keep happening?
I don't know. I'm completely clueless.
I have no idea.
Noni.
So one thing I thought would be interesting to do, also, if you check your journals, you might see a new creatures section under characters.
Oh, it's like a Pokédex.
Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em all. Make sure they don't bite your legs.
Frost beetles. These creatures take over certain areas of a city and claim them as their own. Any intruders are eaten and frozen to death. Not necessarily in that order.
Alright, so gotta get this. Alright. So he's carrying you guys. 2 back. And you're probably there.
This should be 1. Don't forget to reset your hero point counts.
Oh, yeah. Teki
Alright.
is 3. He's such a hero.
He's such a hero.
The true star of the show.
Never mind, he lost 2. He's a villain. Freaking get him.
How dare!
Only villains do that.
Alright, so this big guy carrying you two leads you straight.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
very
gonna
big boy.
take a nap until we get there.
Alright.
Mez just falls asleep.
So about, considering you guys are pretty much just walking there. Wow, really?
3 years later. Well, we finally arrived.
Braun jumped around the world like 3 times during that.
About 2 hours later, you managed to get back to the beginning portion of this whole campaign.
Hey, I'm over here.
Fucking, it's been the fucking here the whole time.
Muteki just sort of scratches at the back of his neck a little bit, and he's just like, "You are certain about this?"
Well, based on this map, the big guy says as he looks at it again through his glasses, it should be right over. And just walking all the way down to the end of the street. And how did I forget that little thing
How we
on the
managed
map?
to.
Did you forget a manhole cover?
Yeah, I forgot a manhole cover.
The whole man cover. Behold. Oh, wait a minute. What if that's why there's no manhole cover? It's whole man cover. His powers to take away manhole covers.
So he's a plumber.
Plumber.
It's me,
Yes.
Mario. Or what's his
It's
name?
me, manhole cover.
It's me, manhole cover.
Manhole cover. Where I cover manholes.
Honestly, just like, why is it called a manhole? It sounds so lewd.
I don't
That
know.
is a very big manhole cover.
Oh my.
Oh my, look at that.
I mean, to be fair though, I mean, here's the
Roll.
I
thing.
can't even see it right now.
Can I roll to jump in the manhole?
You don't even know about it.
Can I jump? Can I jump and make my own hole and then jump in that hole and call it a manhole?
See, the problem
Alright.
is, Dark, the fact that you jumped off means
I'm
you're having
playing my
difficulty
character, sir. I'm playing him to a
getting back
T.
into the thing.
All my
Alright.
characters I played with you, Gate, you know I play them to a T, right?
To where you separate from the rest of the party, and the GM actively has to put them back in. Otherwise, they ain't
Yes.
doing jack shit during the campaign.
I'm sorry. When Tarnock smells meat, he goes there. If someone had told him, like, hey, at this place there's going to be a bunch of variety of meat, it's like, come in.
So during
Did they say that?
It should never be another player's responsibility to bring someone else along.
He's the DM!
No, it's your responsibility to make sure you come along.
It's your responsibility to make sure Matt didn't kill himself.
No,
Actually,
it's
wait,
not.
no,
It's
that's your
really
responsibility
not.
to kill us.
It's really not.
It's not. No.
Stop smiling.
Why?
Anyway, where the
Met
fuck
killed
are we?
himself.
Yeah,
That was
Oh my
funny.
god! No, like fucking Zealous Terminator, not Matt. Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, Zealous Terminator. Met's
Oh
character.
my god, it's an Oreo!
Is it what?
It's an Oreo. I would like to take the top half off that Oreo and have the delicious creamy center.
Hold on a second there. Duran. During these 2 hours, you have definitely been searching, but considering your lack of information, it's been pretty difficult for you. However, you do notice some familiar souls nearby. As you land right on top of the hospital here. I'll just put you over so that you can end up seeing people. But you're on top of the hospital. So you notice these guys pointing and looking at the manhole cover.
I'm pointing and looking at the manhole cover going, that's a manhole cover!
Edis is asleep.
This is asleep, yeah. Alright. Well, this is about as far as I go. Can't fit down there. Hey. He shrugs his shoulder a little bit. Hey, girl. You awake?
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Muteki is just sort of standing over the manhole cover and whatnot.
Okay. What are you doing over the manhole cover?
Well, he basically just tries to check for checks for alarms or anything along those lines,
Okay.
like a good ninja would.
Like a good ninja would check around plumbing.
As you investigate.
Oh shit, there might be turtles in there. That's a good point.
Or rats.
They might be prepared for you. Oh shit, if I turn into a mouse, a rat's gonna come by and just eat me.
Yeah.
I cannot turn into a mice down here. I'm gonna get
So
fucked
as
up.
you look around for traps and stuff, you think everything's all in the clear.
Oh, good. In that case, he proceeds to bring his sword up, and he uses that to try and leverage the manhole cover open. And he
Alright.
just sort of hops down.
Breaks his sword on the manhole cover.
And suddenly your sword breaks. It just kind of bends into the letter 7.
Fucking Christ. That's probably a magic sword, isn't it?
Just like
It's not. It's actually just a normal sword. He just kind of like propels his own energy into it when he uses it.
Oh.
psycho energy. Ah.
He's in bison.
And your strength is a 4, correct?
2.
2.
2.
Okay, that's still more than enough for a manhole cover. So you manage to lift that manhole cover right off as it reveals a hole. A hole in the ground.
Yep. And like I said, he just sort of hops down it.
Alright. So you're hopping down the hole.
Yep.
Edis climbs down this man. Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome. Just come back safe. And why are you showing, what is that, X-Files Legos?
I don't know. For some reason, I opened it up to a random page in X-File Legos, and I'm terrified. Sorry for interrupting.
It's fine. Alright, be safe. How about you? You joining them?
Yeah, sure. I guess. Can you like gently put me down?
Yeah, sure. He picks you off and sets you down.
How's Jam?
You think you'll be able to move all right with all that, with your pockets as full as they are?
Fine. Just drop it on the street corner right there. Just most of it anyway. Like I'm gonna keep a good an amount, and then I'm gonna go into.
The guy looks shocked, to say the least. He's just like, I was just wondering if you could move okay.
I can't. That's why I removed it. It turns out the weight of sudden amounts of money is just too much for the bear. I'll just take enough to buy rent for an apartment, maybe.
I'm sure the boss wouldn't mind you keeping the rest of this stuff, so I'll hold on to it for you. Come find me later.
I could go to the hospital once.
Yeah, I could go to the dentist and see if my teeth are all right.
Your big old buck teeth.
Okay. Can I roll to not fall in?
Roll your athletics. Because you're climbing down the ladder. Yeah, you're doing pretty damn amazing down that ladder. Yeah, it's a little slimy and all, but I mean, it's It's all right. You managed to get down there.
Ew, 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 ew.
Anyone else want to attempt an athletics check to go down a ladder?
No. I was just gonna go down the ladder. I'm going to put, the coat. I'm gonna take my coat off and use it as like makeshift gloves, so I don't get the slime on my hands.
Muteki just outright jumped down there, so.
When
As a mouse
Cheese Wheel gets
person,
down
I'm very
here,
finicky.
When Cheese Wheel gets down here, I'm gonna wipe my hands on his clothes.
Okay.
No!
Suffer.
So, Duran, you just watched the other 3 people that have been helping you search for this child go down a manhole. What do?
Dark?
Oh, I thought you said Metis.
Yeah, all 3 of us
Duran.
went down.
I'm here?
Yes.
You're over
I thought I was
here.
lost.
You just watched these familiar souls that you were ended up coming across again. Go down this manhole cover. The cover specifically, not just the manhole.
I went through the cover?
Well, they
Muteki
opened it.
removed the manhole cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they went down a hole.
Okay, I follow these familiar souls, because maybe it's some of the orphans.
Alright, so you're just gonna jump from the rooftop down the hole?
Yes. Yes,
right.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Of course.
So, as you do that,
Oh, I hope I don't crush you.
hey, I you know what? Do you have acrobatics at all, Duran?
2.
Do you have a rank in it?
No.
No. Okay. So, give me that there. What is it?
I'm a clumsy fuck.
Give me a dexterity check.
Ooh, please tell me I didn't hit A1.
Hey,
Bye.
wait, bye, Nim.
Did he just land on top of me? Like, not even Metis, me?
No, you disappeared. I was just
Landed right on your internet, Niv.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, Muteki, this big scary demon dude follows right behind you, jumping onto your shoulders. I need you to
Don't you mean crashing?
crashing down on your shoulders. I need you to roll me a toughness check.
Ah, god damn it.
I'm sorry. I didn't think that through. Just like my character.
Oh, crap.
I'd
You
really
are perfectly-
like to see. I'd really like to see Duran try and play someone who's smart.
Duran, play someone who's smart.
Dark.
Yeah.
Duran, same difference.
That's no
Yeah.
fun, though.
it kind of isn't now.
Just look
So-
at Gay. He's happy to DM me whenever I play Tarnak. He's always overjoyed.
Good news.
Depends.
Depends.
The good news is, Muteki, you managed to withstand this 6-foot person landing on your shoulders. You just kind of stand there, and he stands on your shoulders. It's like some acrobatics stunt.
Is this the circus?
Well, I'm on top of his shoulders. I'm just looking left and right. They go. I look down. Oh.
Muteki is just sort of like, please remove yourself from my shoulders.
He jumps down.
No
Thank you.
shelf for my
This is
shoulders.
a surprisingly well lit sewer.
Yep, it is a surprisingly well-lit sewer.
This
Okay.
is a surprisingly well lit sewer.
Can I sense souls really quick to see if I recognize the kid's soul?
All right. So
I-
as you sense
there we are.
around for these souls, you're. Let's see here. You're able to detect a lot of little mini souls. I need to check something real quick. Just how far is...
It's a 100-foot radius.
Oh, there I am.
Right. It's a 100-foot radius, but I'm more or less trying to figure out
This is a big
How-
map.
how many feet. Okay, well, it's at least a -3 for you. So yeah, no, you're able to tell that there is a soul. There's a grouping of souls in that direction. In that direction.
Okay. I start walking down there without telling everyone, like like an idiot.
Muteki just sort of goes like, wait.
Follow him?
We
I
must.
think he's fine. He seems pretty confident that he could take whatever comes his way.
I took the frost stand.
You did?
Barbecue. Okay.
Yep.
Did you?
So, as you get to here, and you do hear the rushing water echoing down this sewer pipeline. And as you round the corner, you see a source of said running water.
Tsumatsu. Okay.
Tarnok thinks the kids are definitely here because makeshift slip and slide.
Well, also remember the kid was kidnapped.
I don't think you want to be slipping and sliding in this.
Please do not get the plague.
Does it look yellow?
No? No, it doesn't look yellow.
It looks black, don't it?
It doesn't look black. It looks like water,
Cheese wheel looks thirsty.
but it looks...
I'm gonna grab some water and throw it in his face. I'm not doing
Really?
that. I'm not doing that, by the way.
But
Okay,
it
go
does
ahead.
smell very bad.
No.
Bet it fucking does.
Why do you think it does? It's not that. Oh wait, this is the sewers.
It's
Literally the sewer.
as long as it's not glowing in green, because I don't think we can deal with
Something I
vegan
can
water.
put on my nose.
I tossed my jacket at her.
The jacket that you used to climb down the slimy...
She wiped her hands on my shirt.
Muteki sighs. He just sort of sighs. I wish I still had my helmet.
Okay, I cover my nose with the jacket, so I'm just walking around like a...
Plague doctor.
Like-
No,
a
like-
ninja.
like this.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna have to hold this like this the entire time to mimic how it sounds when Metis speaks or something. No, I'm kidding. That would just be too hard to understand.
You can always talk like this, and you're gonna get hammer.
Okay.
It's like
I'm gonna keep
Muteki
Nib's
climbs
point.
to the side of the wall, of course, as he goes this way.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go down to the intersection. Stop.
Alright. So as you reach the intersection, you hear some rumbling this way, and the sound of what appears to be creaking metal that way, and you hear a lot more rubble kind of shifting this way.
I remember that the things I sensed were down here, right?
Well, you remember from up there that it was in that direction somewhere. So now that you're further along, do you want to try and search again?
Yeah.
All
While everyone else catches up.
Alright, so let's see here. Duran perception.
And I'm gonna do the same. Actually, I'm also gonna search for complex thoughts and feelings. Yes.
I know you're like
Because
this.
you have that sense minds.
Yes.
I know you're like this.
While they're doing this spoopy mumbo jumbo, I'm just gonna look around with my human sight.
All right.
Good job.
What are you searching for, might I ask, Metis?
Just general signs of people having passed through,
Butterfly.
All right.
like wet footprints or some shit. I don't know.
Prince.
So, we'll start with Metis. Metis, it's very hard for you to end up telling if there's any wet footprints or whatever, because the entire floor is wet. Because this water is not a stable stream. It is kind of waving back and forth. There's some waves coming in.
Yeah, but usually sewers have like a raised walkway or something. So
Not this section.
this section. Okay.
So there's no wet footprints or what have you. Now, Muteki and Duran. Duran, you sense that there's a soul that way, and there's souls that way. And Muteki, you sense the same kind of thing, but with mental waves. You sense mental waves this way, and you sense mental waves that way.
Are any of the souls like recognizable? Like, do they feel like one of the kids I know, or is it just like random people or creatures?
The one this way senses like creatures. The ones this way senses like a bunch of people. In terms of familiarity,
Nothing.
it's a lot harder to tell for you from this distance.
Okay. Then I'm gonna break out. I'm gonna start walking down this way.
Alright. So, he's going that way. What direction is everyone else going?
We should split up, gang.
You know what? That's a wonderful idea. Let's split the party.
Alright.
Wait, fuck, there's a fence here. Damn it.
Yeah, so as soon as you get there, there is a completely blocked off section of the sewers.
Should we roll
Well,
to see
shit.
who gets paired up with who?
Oh god,
No,
this is gonna be the best
that's-
worst thing. Okay.
That's completely on you guys. You don't have to roll.
Do you guys want to do it, Gate?
Sure.
Tim?
Okay.
I'm going with Cheese Wheel. He seems like he's gonna need the most healing.
That's fair.
I'm the
guess-
team's Genji, except I don't do any fucking damage.
I need
Yet the real team's Genji is right there.
And the
next
real
to
team
you.
Genji over on this end is
Also, I feel like Metis and Cheese Wheel together is just Shaggy and Scooby, so
If only he can morph into a dog.
Okay, but who's Shaggy and who's Scooby?
You're Scooby.
You're Scooby.
obviously.
Oh, Christ.
You're the animal.
All right.
like zoinks!
Oh, God.
I guess me and Metis get down to this corner and we'll
No,
wait.
you're with Muteki.
You're with
Yeah, I mean Muteki. Muteki, Metis, they both start with an M.
So as you both get to this spot right here,
Ooh.
you notice that there was a blockage wall that had given way a little bit, and you would have to go underwater for a bit.
okay.
I can.
Oh, boy. Can't wait to go on poo water.
Muteki just sort of so it's a blockage wall, it's kind of given way, it's kind of collapsed and whatnot, so
Hey, demon mask, so I'm good. Muteki's got his space helmet.
no, I don't. It's broken, remember?
Oh shit, you're screwed.
Not unless I can cut through the wall. Wait, no, my sword's not strong enough for that. Okay.
Yes, please, cut through the wall. I dare you. The rest of the wall.
He
Wait,
just sort
so,
of
hey.
sighs.
So is this is underwater? All this?
The whole on the other side it's underwater, and roll me an intelligence check for both of you.
Oh shit.
Intelligence to not do the stupidest thing ever.
Shut up.
just so I can see if I'm going to explain something. Muteki, please, intelligence check.
Come on, you gotta be the smart ninja.
All right. I will now intellect over here. On this end. This will take just a moment. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, my sheet was closed for some reason.
We're fucked.
Okay.
Wow, 3.
So, given the fact that you have a wall right there and water, there's a hole that's big enough for you guys to go through, but it's underwater. You think that it might be a good idea to actually cut through the wall. And that's a very viable option.
I thought you said the wall was broken.
The wall is broken, but the broken section is underwater.
Muteki.
Oh.
Well, all right. So
And it has water gushing out through it.
Duran's not that smart. He punches through it, if that's okay with me.
yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I punched the freaking wall.
So, let me see those stats.
What do I need to roll?
Just your attack, whatever attack you're using.
Okay. Me punch really hard. That's bad.
Well, it may be bad, but that wall... Give me my die. Yeah, that wall gives way. And immediately...
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
While he's gone, Gate,
Finish
what's Cheese Wheel's intellect?
I was going to say, immediately you regret it as water starts pouring through the cracks and the wall completely explodes out. And you guys are swept away back to the center area here as water forces you back.
And Miteki's just sort of sitting there like...
Masriel's intellect is 3.
Okay.
We're swimming in
apparently
poo
Tim
water.
Also has an intellect of 3, but he rolled a 3. I was gonna say, if it wasn't a 3, then we've stuck the two
Okay.
smart party members together. Meaning that no one can look at Duran and Miyateki when they're about to cut a hole where water is pouring through cracks and say, no, don't do that.
He said it was on the bottom.
The hole was on the bottom, yes. So, you two, going up to rewinding time a little bit, Metis and Cheese Wheel, as you walk down this corridor, and I'm just going to move you guys to where the next spot, essentially, would be.
Okay.
You also happen to come across a very similar situation, but the hole is a lot bigger.
Hmm.
Can we fit through it?
Yeah. Muteki and Duran could have fit through the other one, so you guys can, being smaller than the two, can definitely fit through a bigger hole.
Okay.
I think I was like, ew.
All right.
Ew, ew, ew.
So now we're going into holding breaths.
Guess what?
Okay,
Immunity life
what?
support, fucker.
Oh, really? So you don't need to breathe.
Yep.
So wait, am
Cheese Wheel, on the other hand.
am I completely underwater?
Yes.
Fuck.
The only problem here, Nace, I have to swim. I don't have to worry about holding my breath, but I have to swim.
I don't have
Yep.
a swim speed either.
How submerged are we? Like,
All the way.
but like, if I raise my hands up, would they be out of the water or would they be under?
Underwater.
Okay.
Let's see here. Cheese Wheels perception.
I'm gonna take this to the sink while you figure that out.
Okay. I like how it's while you figure that out as I'm just about to give the results.
As if it wasn't already the figured out.
I know, right? Well, so yeah, I'll tell you the results of what you guys end up seeing in a second. Since I have you two here, Muteki and Duran.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Muteki's just sort of sitting there and just sort of pinches the bridge of his nose for a moment.
Not my fault. Duran starts like, is this like all flooded now?
Yeah, it's a lot higher up on your hips at this point.
I continue walking through the literal shit wave.
In what direction?
Good job.
Just back this way?
Back this way.
All right.
I'm in the wall.
Muteki is in fact going, and Muteki is actually going to go ahead and looks up toward the ceiling and tries to see if he can get any good handholds, actually.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, good.
So, as you're feeling about, the ceiling after that big burst of water coming through is a lot more slippery than it was before.
Yeah.
Getting a handhold is a lot more difficult, but you do manage to do so.
Yep. And he's just going to climb across the ceiling just above Duran as far as that's concerned. Yep.
Oh, I thought you were just kind of doing this, not like going Spider-Man style.
Well, it's not quite Spider-Man style. More like, actually, that's a pretty good way of putting it. Yeah.
If you want, you can just stand on my shoulders.
Okay,
Payback.
if it was Spider-Man style, then that changes the difficulty a little bit. Your feet do slip, and you're holding on to it with your hands, but your feet are in the water still.
Yeah. He just sort of sighs and reluctantly jumps back in and proceeds to follow along. Yep.
You can stand on my shoulders. I'm fine with it. Bros for life.
Oh wait. Oh, there you are.
You are tall enough to touch the ceiling while standing.
Oh, okay.
Standing on each other's shoulders would, being that you two are the tallest members of this group, would not be the best idea.
Piggyback ride.
Just drag your head across the ceiling, I guess.
All right, since
Yeah.
Niv is back. So, Metis, you're flailing about underwater as you're trying to move. I don't know how you're attempting to try and move, because that's all on you.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
What would I roll to see if she knows how to swim?
Well, that would just be an intelligence check.
Because, okay, yes, she knows how to swim.
She knows how to swim. She definitely knows how to swim.
The scientists did enough experiments with trying to drown her that she figured out how to swim. Which
Fuck.
is kind of sad if you think about it, but...
That's kind of fucked up, actually. Shit.
Yeah, it is really fucked up.
Listen, they were keeping a teenage girl for experimentation. We crossed the fucked up threshold a while ago.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
especially torture and such. But I have to say, Cheese Wheel,
Mm-hmm.
with your keen senses, even while underwater, you hear some movement over in this direction.
Okay, so instead of actually swimming, I'm going to be grabbing the sides of the wall and pushing myself forward.
Okay.
So I guess that's how I'm going to be moving around.
Well-
So I'll follow the noise then.
Okay.
Okay, I will follow Cheese Wheel.
Okay, there was a whole thing on suffocation, because that's essentially what's happening right now for Cheese Wheel. Or
I at least have a couple minutes before I start drowning.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. Is the whole suffocation underwater holding breath rules.
I would very much like to not die from death.
I think it had to deal with stamina, but I am not 100% sure. Now, where's trance? I need trance. Though breathing and bodily control, you can slip into a deep trance. Use a suffocation page. Okay. So yeah, these your stamina rank to determine how long you can hold your breath.
Okay. It's 0.
You have a stamina of 0. All right.
Average human stamina.
Let's see here. I'm sorry, folks. We're having a look in the book.
Look in the lookbook.
Noni.
And then suddenly we end up having a whole drowning sequence.
Yay, drowning.
So that's a 238. Here we go. Characters can hold their breath for 10 rounds, 1 minute, plus a number of rounds equal to twice their stamina. Okay, so you can hold your breath for essentially 10 rounds, which is 1 minute.
Oh boy.
And then after that time, they must make a fortitude check, which is each round to continue holding their breath. Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Shit, I bet.
So, as you head towards the source of that, let's just roll perception one more time for you both. And all right. So Cheese Wheel,
Yes.
you see coming right at you this giant fish person looking thing with giant teeth swimming right for you.
Fucking what?
Roll initiative, everyone.
Fuck? We'll bring the thing up then.
3. Yeah,
Are we fighting a Murloc?
I
No.
guess we are.
I didn't make a pog for this thing yet.
Well then.
Oops.
I'm gonna claw the shit out of it.
All right. You know what, Muteki, roll your. You can't be heard.
Sorry, I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Roll your initiative.
Yeah, I was just saying something that didn't need to be heard on the stream. Anyway,
That's fine.
Talking about Jeebus.
Butts.
All right. So
Big.
this thing has its mouth open nice and wide as it tries to take a bite out of you.
Oh no.
What is... Considering
Well-
underwater, you're gonna be vulnerable.
Well, okay. I suppose my parry is 14.
I'm saying that you're gonna be vulnerable while underwater if you don't have a swim speed.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you said your parry is what?
14.
14 normally, right?
Normally, yes.
Okay, so that's a 17 to actually hit you right now. It misses. You actually do manage to avoid having this fish person chomp down on your leg.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, Wheel.
Well, it's time to violently attack back at it with my mouse claws, which are totally dangerous in some circumstance. Multi-attack, here we go! Wow, that was garbage! Look at that!
Would you like to re-roll?
I'm going to uselessly flail around for my turn, I suppose.
Okay. So as you attempt to do so, you do miss the creature. Are you gonna try and do anything else? You do still have a movement action. You're moving at about -1 your normal speed, I believe.
It's like 15. Okay, so I'm a swim all like right here.
All right. Good thing attack of opportunity isn't a thing.
Yeah, well, I'm still in its reach, so not really.
Yeah, that's true. Muteki, you're down in this pipeline.
Yep, so he's just going to move forth a little bit so that Duran doesn't get the sudden urge to punch something else.
Just remember, you are currently -1 speed due to the amount of water there is here while you're walking. It's like up to your waist.
3, 2, 3. Okay, and I can go over to there. And he's just looks down this away over here, and technically if I'm at -1 speed, that'd only be about 3 squares each. So yeah, that's technically my movement action then.
Okay. I thought you had an actual speed.
Nope. Well, I don't think I do.
Oh man, taking the speed.
How do you determine your speed again? Like your
If you have
movement?
if you don't have a speed power, your standard movement speed is 30 feet.
It's minus
-1 means that you're
minus
going
5.
-1 speed, which is a rank -1 speed, which is 15 feet.
Okay. Also, it's
Yeah,
very-
I do not move. I do not move more than normal. Yeah.
And for more references on ranks and distances, just check the quick references in the journal section.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's about as far. That's all I can do because that's 2 moves.
All right. So you look down this hallway, and you do notice some platforms that you can get up onto and walk on to get out of said water.
Would I be able to do that now, despite the fact that I've done my 2 moves?
If you want to spend a hero point to do so. Or if you want to fatigue yourself.
I'm not gonna waste that. No.
Okay. Medus.
Yes.
You do actually manage to see this giant fish person right in your face now, and they had tried to attack Cheese Wheel.
Right. Just gonna check a thing. I'm pretty sure this is a thing I can do, but I'm not. The problem with having no attack skills whatsoever.
You have your fist.
My -1 damage fist.
Yes, good.
I didn't say it's an effective attack.
Okay, so what I'm gonna think that's it. What the hell is that thing called? I know what I'm trying to do, but I don't know what it's called.
Interpose? No. Trick?
No, it's. I think that's it.
It's like a deception thing, trying to get it to hit into a spot behind you, perhaps get its thing stuck.
Okay, 19.
It's another deception, I think.
Tricking. You can use deception to mislead an opponent into taking potentially unwise actions, such as trying to hit you while standing in front of you. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Tricking is what I wanted to do. I want to try and get this thing to jam its poker sticky thing into the wall behind it.
Okay, yeah, sure. It does have that poker stick thing. Yep. Totally.
Listen, this is your own fault for not having a pog ready.
I know.
Anyway, I'm just gonna does a roll of deception.
Okay. So with that deception, it has to roll its insight, right? Deception opponent. It's such a standing election. If your deception check opposed by deception or insight succeeds, your opponent is heedless of the potential danger and may hit a junction box or lose his balance and fall, etc., etc. if his attacks against you fails. Okay. So this is kind of a twofold thing. So he rolls his insight and takes a look at you for a quick second. As what exactly were you doing again?
I make faces at it.
As you make faces at it, it kind of sizes you up a little bit, and then looks back at Cheese Wheel.
Oh,
How dare!
I just look scrumptious, I guess.
You do indeed. Here, I'm showing you what I rolled. Unbelievable that I rolled it, but I rolled it.
Oh, this is what I rolled on my attack last time.
Yeah, that is. Alright. So, trying to do anything else, Metis?
I'm gonna swim like there.
Okay. Duran.
I'm gonna freaking move. And then I'm gonna. Can I have a second one, right?
Yeah, you can go through ally squares as if they're nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna move again. And that's my turn. Done.
Okay. You also see the corridor leading to with the other platforms and stuff. Alright. And with that, that's going to be the end of the session for this episode.
Join us next week.
Join us in the next part for part
Join us
2.
next week.
No, part 2.
Next week.
Part 2.
Next week.
Part
Part 2.
Next week.
Undaring Yanni Ball Z.
It depends on what region of the world you live in.
Until next time. See you then.